Hello everybody, welcome to Escape Room. I think this is the first 2K3 game I've played, so this is going to be interesting. Great Perhaps says I was considering the game was going to try and unite, but didn't want to drop the cash for the engine I was going to use once and didn't have the time to partake. Yeah, I think, didn't it have like a free trial or something? I don't know. Not sure. But apparently it's escape time, and if it's anything like a real escape room, I love games that are like escape rooms, but we'll see, even if it's not, as long as, if it's good. The title looks fun. Let's press play and let's go. Yeah, it's a real escape room. Use the arrow keys to move. Equip items. Let's begin. What is his name? Benny, of course. Benny, that's a great name. Okay, have fun escaping. Yeah, 2K3. Clock shows 8 o'clock. Date is August 5th. 8-5. Door is locked. Okay. No running, I guess. Input password. Ah, so there's something 8-5. Door is locked. Fishies, yeah. Screws hold the vent shut. Okay. I like the graphics, pretty cute. The background is sort of earthboundy. It might make some people dizzy, not me, but it might make others dizzy. There's a key under this pillar. That's a big aquarium. Pretty massive. Four fish bolt around the tank. Okay, so it's 4, 8. Wait, it was 4, 8. 5, 4, 8, 5. And what's over here? 2. Okay. I don't know what that means, but maybe it's a clue somehow. 4, 8, 5, 2, I think it was, right? Oh, okay. What is this? Oh. Oh, beyond expectations. Pretty buzzy. That's pretty cool. Someone left their car on. Oh, let's save. Oh, there's save files in there. Whoopsies, you left the save files in there, developer, unless they were supposed to be there and I overwrote one of them. But I think it's 4852, was it? Yay. Oh, you have to... okay, that's like a puzzle. It's like a maze. It's pretty fun. Pretty funky. Cool presentation. 64925. Okay. Those figurines remind me of someone. Maybe it's this entry is by them. I forgot what it said. Was it 64952? I'm so sorry. I need to screenshot it. Oh, do I have to do it again? I forgot this one. Okay, never mind. I'll write it down. I think it's 64952. That's quite harsh that you make me do it again. I guess I should have known. I think it's 64952. Hopefully it is, otherwise... No? At statue 1 of 2. Color 1 at statue 1 out of 2. What does that mean? Oh wait, I put this in last time, didn't I? 4852 was the first passcode? Okay. Why am I so bad at this? Oh, sorry. I think it was 4852. Yeah, I think so. Or 4582. Oh yeah, there we go. $64925. Thank you. I did write it down my notepad now, but I will also... It's good to have double. Okay, that sparkling is still there, even though it doesn't need to be, but that's fine. Oh, what's the colors here? Do those matter? I'm gonna screenshot that. Maybe those colors matter. Didn't pay enough attention the first time? Yeah, I only knew 6-4. Yeah, me too. They're two matching statues. What is that? What does that mean? Welcome in, Steel Soldier. Welcome back in. How are you doing? So this one says C001 something at statue 1 out of 2. What does this mean? 6, 4, 9, 2, 5. But probably it's like this. 6, 4, 9, 2, 5. Yeah, it's something else is here. What's the actual clue? Because this... It says C001 and then 6 blanks at statue 1 out of 2. What does that mean, at statue 1 out of 2? There are 2 matching statues in this room. What does this mean? At statue 1 out of 2. C001 at statue 1 at statue half. What does that mean? Anybody got any ideas? I know I shouldn't look for help, but this date is August 5th. We got that stuff. What does it mean at statue 1 out of 2? Yeah, the color thing, but like, yeah, color 1, right? That's like that's the color code for color 1, basically. For fishbolt round in the tank. Oh yeah, that was the part of that clue. Color 1 is yellow, is it? Could it be in here somewhere? Because hex codes are 6 digits. Oh, is that what it is? Do we have to look up the hex code? If so, that's quite inaccessible, but I guess they wanted to do it that way. Oh, I should have just kept that up. But anyway, we know 649... Wait. I don't know. I just skipped through it. Hex code of what color, though? The 2 matching statues. That's a painting for sure. What does it mean? Color 001. Something at statue 1/2. Yeah, seems a bit strange. What's the at statue 1/2? Trying to make something out of the negative space in that yellow guy, but got nothing there. Yeah. What about over here? Anything over here? No? Boom, boom, boom. What if we typed the code over here? 64925. No? There are 2 matching statues in this room. Is that a red herring? I must say that, yeah, because I mean, if a game was hosted in a community that like it's supposed to be difficult to understand, like to the point of like, hey, this is for like advanced people, it does put you on a bit of a back, you know. Is there anything in the garage that might be a hint? Maybe. Escape room. I'm just going to see if there's anything on the game page, because knowing that, it could be pretty, you know, it could be that much of a stretch. Anything here? Statue. Well, why does it say statue 1 out of 2? View game page. Nothing on the game page. Okay. Statue 1 over 2. At statue 1 over 2. Not sure here either, since they have the same dialogue. Yeah, yeah. Wait, I need to go back to the, I'll tab back into the timer. Two matching statues in this room. Statue half, STA. Is that half of a statue? At statue 1 or 2. Color 001. Color, or is it character 001? Oh, is that color or character? No, it's color, isn't it? Is that a bug where it's supposed to be like, oh, key? Maybe if I hold the key like that, it will unlock something. I didn't know you could hold a key. My bad. Maybe it can open this door. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Cute that the sprite changed. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't really think about that you had to, you know, equip the key. Unfortunately, all Betty can reach is a screwdriver. We've got a screwdriver. Okay. Makes sense. I was thinking it was too hard. Okay, screwdriver. Oh, yeah, and then you unlock this. Alright, see, I didn't... Yeah, it's not immediately clear that I need to equip it by using it. I will say that much. Okay. Okay, we're here. So this is Sokoban in here, I'm guessing. Yeah. Oh, here. Crowbar. Well, we found a crowbar, but it should disappear when we use it, I think. It's my opinion, at least. What do we use the crowbar on? We're holding the crowbar now. Nope, you can't use it to reach things up there. That's fine. Maybe we can use the crowbar to open the door. Well, we'll save, actually. Let's save. Oh, there we go. This one has the numbers 217 on its face. Okay. There we go. That makes sense. So the C001 is 882. Yeah, so the C001 was I think that might be a bug. I think that C001 is actually just meant to color this here. What about that other code? Where does that come in? Oh, there we go. I think, well, on the one hand, we were thinking too hard, but on the other hand, I feel like we were misled because that bug shouldn't be there. The C001 thing, I don't think that should be there, and I think that the game should make it more clear that you can equip an item by using it. Yeah. So it just makes it easier to get misled. But I'm glad we made it in the end. This is almost like a Nikki Yume 2-key type deal here. Okay. Quite fun. This is less like an escape room and more like an escape realm right now. You haven't seen enough to be running along just yet. What do you mean? Okay. Well, alright. Fine. Okay, what's this? Interesting and buzzy. So this is beyond expectations. I know that much to be true. Movies don't make my cry like they used to. I cry more now. And I'm 30-something. Oh, can I talk? The colors on a painting are so vivid when near heat. The painting usually gets wrecked in the process, though. I'm out of paintings. I see. I think I've heard every piece of music known to man. Fair enough. But have you heard In the Thick of It by KSI? Very cool way to show which NPCs talk or not. I suppose so, yeah. I'm not sure if this is the entrance we came out of. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if there's anything in there. We'll come back to that if we need something. Eerie seeing little guys with no faces. Yeah, yeah. So this is like a Yume Nikki type deal. Maybe. Let's jump in. Music is coming from the radio in this car. Eject music disc? Yay. Nothing of interest in the vehicle. Okay. So why would the darn thing be wandering? This is number 4. Whoa, this is massive. This is pretty big. I guess this is less like an escape room now and just like a wandering sim, which is fine. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a puzzle all the way through. But this is almost just like, oh, let's wander. So why would the darn thing be wandering? She's like a foundling, barely. Oh, what's happening now? Okay. Okay. Things are glitching out. Okay. Oh, I think I glitched. Oh no, there we go. Wait, how does this including me? Yeah. Yeah, it's so true. Oh, what's happening? How do I get out? What's this? Okay. So strange. I think the glitch possibility is a bit funky. This might be a Yume Nikki like, I think. Just trying to figure out what to go. Welcome in, Rutherwood. How you going? How you doing? Okay. Welcome in, Stoic, as well. How you doing? How you going? Hopefully today's going swell so far. I'm not sure though. It started off as an escape room. And now it's just letting me do some funky things. Be my chicken jockey era. That is a reference to how yesterday I played a game so maddening that I started yelling chicken jockey at everything. How do you, how do you do this? Music disc, I guess, maybe? Oh, we're holding music disc now, it's fine. Okay, I see. Not a reference to anything else ever. For sure not. For sure not. Maybe. If it is, I'm not too sure, but let's see. Okay, interesting. There's a lot of wondering. I'm trying to figure out what this is about, but that's fine. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just embrace the feeling. Oh, this is a 3. The other one was a 1 and a 4. This is a 3. Like how you stream during my dinner. Yeah, this is my morning time, so... Okay. Oh, I like this scene. Pretty cool scene. Shh, this is my favorite part. Oh, the kite. Video on the screen seems to be coming from this machine. I'll take out the VHS tape. Really, man? You know I was watching that? Hey, I gotta finish this game. Why are the seats still glowing with the light of the screen when I've removed the VHS tape? Hopefully you're having a good dinner, Rotherwood. Leave here. You are no longer welcome. Of course not. I took away your VHS that you're watching, which is fine. Hey, what about if I hold the VHS tape, you know? Oh, why did it show the screen and then it turned off when I came in? The guy watching Japan, my breakfast is like his evening. I see. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. It's a good time difference when you can take, you know, advantage of the time differences. Well, this is a buzzy game. I can't be completely certain that I understand what it's about. There's something about a guy in a suit and some VHSs and some discs and got steak and potatoes is like this basic thing, but good with a little sauce. Awesome, I love it. Love to hear it. I feel like food now. Oh, I should order something. I just had Nutri-Grain, which is a cereal this morning. But now I feel like a little more than that. Beef bulgogi, yum. Yummy. Yummers. Order 20 hot dogs delivery. Have some leftover. I would love to eat it. Lo mein, that's awesome. It's awesome. Yummy. You haven't seen enough to be running along. Okay, so I guess I just have to see a few things. Oh, there's a lot of doors. Okay. I think I've been here, but have I seen everything that's in here? That's the question. This is a very wondering type game. And historically, I haven't really had much experience with too many wondering type games. It's just because I lack direction in general. Haha, thanks, I'll give this one a try. Oh, I gave them one of my discs. Oh, I gave them a VHS tape. How about this one? I'll give you the rundown of that movie when I'm done watching. Wait. Okay, how about I give a music disc to one? Yeah, does the one guy want the CD? Which guy was that? Oh yeah, that's right. Some guy in here. Thank you for saying that. Oh, they need paintings. Oh, so maybe we just return this party with like a lot of the things that they need. There's no direction apparently. Well, apparently I just discovered there is at least a little bit of direction here. Meaning I need to get these peeps they're like, you know, pieces of media that they enjoy. You just find stuff and stuff happens. I guess so. But like, I need to get the stuff that they enjoy. Hey, I don't think I've heard these songs. Thanks. Okay, so what about a painting? Where can I get some paintings, actually? Must have been in that world that I couldn't decipher. Which one was that, though? I get lost with all these doors. Oh, it was in one of these, right? It was like... This quickly turned from an escape room to just to a Yume like, which I guess goes with theme. You are bucking my expectations. He. Was this the Can I take a painting of the wall? No. Was this the cinema right here? Yeah, it was. It's funny how you still see the screen. So we got the music from that car. We got the VHS from that. Oh. Okay, maybe every row has a different... Yeah, has a different thing on it. The 4. You and the bros go to an escape room. Yeah, pretty much led us to the back rooms. That's pretty much what happened. So maybe I get a painting from here. Ah, yes, it starts glitching because I went here. I just want a painting, basically. But maybe this doesn't have a painting in it. Okay, what if I go out while this is still happening? Ah, there we go. Oh, maybe... Oh, there we go. We unlocked like a passageway. That's pretty cool. Ah, the painting. Yay. That was a little confusing because you can just like walk through the walls here, and I was like, wait, why can you do that? I wonder what happens when you try and go over here. Is this intentional, by the way? I don't know. Ah, yes. Oh, and then it just goes back to normal. Okay. I understand. I understand, game. Have a nice day. Nice. Thank you. Rainbow Road, indeed. Now let's go back to that place and let's give that person a small painting so we can, you know, please the people with media. I think the fact that it has some sort of through line to it is actually kind of pleasing to me. Because, like, there is a message to be gained, at least. Now, the painting, I appreciate it. I do my best to hold on to this one for longer. Okay, so now that we've done all that, what happens next? Oh, maybe it'll just be magical. Like, oh, we can... Now you can go through that door now. Thanks again for the music. Yeah, because we've pleased everyone at this party. So I wouldn't be surprised if we try and go through that other door. It'll be like, yeah, you can randomly go through now. But it'd be nice if there was some kind of confirmation. Yeah, we've seen enough, apparently. It'll be nice if there was some kind of confirmation, but that's just me. Oh, okay, now we're in... This is definitely Yume style. Oh, no. I'm bad at mazes. Oh, loud music. Why do you put me through this pain? Very minimal instruction, hand-holding. Yeah, but it's fairly... well, I mean, for an escape room... Once I learned that you need to go get those things, the painting and stuff, it's fairly intuitive for a game like this. I've seen less intuitive games in this genre, to be honest. But I don't like... I like the little footsteps, but the fact that you can't go diagonal is a little annoying to me, but hey. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Little cute foot noises. I'm trying to figure out where to go. And people are probably like, you've been there, why are you going there? I don't know, I'm not good at mazes. I forget where I've been. Like, oh, okay. Okay. BX1. I'm going to write that down because that looks like it's something Actually, I'm going to screenshot that, you know, because, hey, it could be useful knowing where those windows are. Freedom? Freedom? Probably not. We probably still have more to go. Is this like one of those, you know, mazes where they don't quite tell you? Oh, okay, you can go on the water a little bit. Okay. The land moves, but the sky, it looks like sky. Water doesn't. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a highway here. Okay, you can't go that way. It does take a while to get from one side to the other. Because it's like you're a horizontalist stuck in a diagonal world, man. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I guess I'm not diagonal pilled. Oh, the time is still going, by the way. I just tabbed out by accident. Okay. Oh, it's the lighthouse from Robert Pattinson's The Lighthouse. Oh, what? Oh, creepy. Oh, creepy. Okay, what if I go up through the silver and gold? Silver and gold. Silver and gold, everyone, something's for it. Something, there's something you is here on Earth. Oh, okay. Oh, you go through purple. Okay, purple, brown, yellow, gold, silver. Okay, I don't understand what those formations were, but hey. Me when I'm on top of the lighthouse. Hey, the light is on now. One shot. We just got one-shotted. I don't know what that means for us, but apparently the lighthouse is on now. Maybe, oh, maybe the east will, the top of the lighthouse, time for a selfie with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe going crazy at the lighthouse area. Ah, here we go. Apparently it creates a bridge. I wonder where we're going. Are we going to Terabithia? Finally? Oh, we're going to the bush. Into the woods and far away, as Meryl Streep once said. Oh, pretty cool. I like the tiles. Pretty crazy. Hard to see the depth, but once you see the depth, you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. Bit square. This is kind of wild. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that quickly for anybody who is sensitive to flashing lights. Okay, I don't know what that did though. Can I fly? You can fly, you can fly, you can fly. Okay. All right. Quite visually evocative. Oh, I just went down that ladder real quick. Oh, now we can move. Now we can move diagonal. Now we can move diagonal. Oh, creepy. Hi. I really thought this was a hard place to find. I didn't really want to speak to anyone. The escape was right there. Oh, so this person is kind of like stuck here? Why did you keep searching with no A? Please leave now. Okay, I'll leave. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, it closed. I guess that's the end of the game. Is it? Or do I reopen the game and then there's something else going to happen? Was that the end? Hangman vibes? I'm reopening the game. No, I think that seems like it was the end. Yeah, we're back here with my with my Alt F4. Well, can't tell if there was the end or you went the wrong way. Bad end. Oh yeah, so yeah, maybe it was the wrong way. Bad end. We'll try going this way, but like, oh yeah, maybe. Doesn't seem like there's anything else over here that we can try because this is the bridge that we unlocked, right? And hard to say with games like this. Yeah, no credits were reached, but I guess an ending. It might make sense though because we, you know, come down from up there. Cool music. We're looking on the scaffolding over the city, and here's like a little structure. It's quite cute, you know. It does evoke a vibe. I do get a little bit of unsettling vibes, so it's doing part of its job. Sometimes it's hard to judge games like this sort of thing, but let's see if it happens again. I probably will. If we go back, no? Okay. I mean, the visual effects are oftentimes quite evocative. Reminds me of Ayume Nikki or Ayume Tuki. And that's quite creepy, indeed. Okay, all right. Well, I don't know where to find the other path. If anyone has any ideas, I think I'll just go by my gut, but I think that I would call that an end. I don't know. It closed. Where else would I go? I'm trying to think. It said the escape was right there. Does that mean there was like an escape button or something? No, not that. Not that. I'd say for sure an end. Right, but it doesn't say on the game page whether there's several ends or anything like that. Because it says the escape was right there. Just want to make sure I've done the game its due diligence. Doesn't seem like I can go back from here. So I don't know if there's any easy way to retry any new routes or things like that. So I think maybe that might be the only way that I can feel to go, because these earlier saves, yeah, I did try pressing escape, actually. That came to mind. I have no items now. Okay. So it did remove all my items. Okay. I think I'm just going to safely say I think that is the end to the best of my knowledge. I don't quite know if there's any other endings. It doesn't seem to have any sort of like bad end type thing. But like as it is, I can actually make some conclusions about the game to make it believable that this is the only end. Yeah. Let me think about this. This is a curious one to sort of make comments on. So it's called Escape Room. It's made in 2K3. And it sort of bills itself, you know. It's like, hey, you get out of this room. And the initial escape room vibe is actually quite logical. And it's like, oh, here's a code. Here's how you get out, this and that. There were a few hitches in the escape room area that I felt were due to, you know, I needed to, there was a /C011. 001, which set a color, but I don't know if that was a bug or not because it didn't really seem to be relevant. Did we ever use that code 64925? Can't remember if we ever did. The escape room was the friends we made. Yeah, yeah. But as for like, it then ended up being like a Yumi Nikki sort of exploration based game. Yeah, I'm confused why we didn't use that escape room code, but I guess it went beyond expectations and that it changed genre entirely. And then it ended it unexpectedly. I can make all sorts of thematic connections if I wanted to until the cows come home, like about media helping people's lives. Like we brought music and art and games into people's lives, and yet this person in the ending was unfulfilled. Things like that. Yeah, until the cows moo home. So there are thematic connections that are connecting in my mind, but since this piece is very abstract, I'm sure other people will come up with all sorts of different ideas. But that's the first thing that came into my mind. A character wants to escape. They end up trying to help others by providing art into their lives, and then at the end of the day, even to the point where the creator, of the game put in a being in a hidden corner, quote unquote, hidden corner of the game, thinking, "Hey, I didn't think you'd find me here. I'm sorry, I'm leaving," which could mean a bunch of very vibey and dire things about self immolation and all that jazz. But basically, if I were to create a head canon, it's like, oh, this person created this game as a room to escape for themselves, and they didn't think anyone would come and try and find them, and then and then uh and then they're like, oh, I didn't think you would. You could have just escaped at any time. I know you were trying to help people, but I'm sorry. And it's funny because, I mean, yeah, it might seem like it's a little bit of grasping straws, but I actually feel like there's enough there to warrant a feeling. I actually, that's just my opinion, is that there's enough substance there to kind of draw, lines between the points to. It made me feel something. I will say that it made me feel something. I don't know if it's the most it didn't affect me in the most efficient way that it could have, but I actually felt like it was an interestingly personal game, Um, and this is the type of thing that in RPG Maker games I actually quite like, self-expression and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, yeah, vagueness and filling in the blanks, but I feel like there was enough concrete here to sort of draw a theme, for me to draw a theme and for me to dream about. It had abstractions that I could sort of dream, but I don't think it's the best in its genre. But I think it's pretty decent, especially for a game jam game where you force yourself to become creative within a month. Um, and coming out with something surreal like this in a month's time under pressure, it's like, well, people don't usually come up with like self-expressionist type deals like this, so it's very unique. And especially in this jam, we haven't really had a game like this and submitted that I've judged in the game jam so far, so it's very unique in that sense. So yeah, thank you for making the game. I think for me the weaknesses might be intangible. It's hard to say with a game like this, but with a game like this, the primary function seems to be to act as an art piece, So a lot of the criticisms are basically sometimes like, how much did it affect me? It kind of did. And was that the point? I don't know. But like, at the end of the day, I'm going to have to judge it quite critically through the lens of 5 specific categories with numbered scores, even if that seems like the least interesting way to judge the quality of a game like this. To be honest, I'm pretty sure some people here might agree, is that a game like this doesn't really big itself to be measured in terms of, oh, how good was the gameplay? How good was the how good was the polish? I'm like, well, does that really matter for a game like this? And yet it is a contest, so I have to. So, yeah, it feels like putting a square a square peg into a circular hole or vice versa. It defies logic. It's almost anti-game. In a certain sense, a lot of these Yume Nikki type games are, yes. Yeah, it can feel like it goes against the point of the game itself, but this game was submitted as a contest entry, so it is submitting itself to be judged in this way, so I must. But yeah. Theme, well, it was very beyond expectations. Very beyond expectations. Quite surprising at every turn. Especially as it went on and its concept evolved with time. Gameplay. There's at least an engine that's reachable by humans, yeah. Gameplay, now here's the thing is that you might not think that gameplay can be judged in a game like this, but the first part definitely had some very some solid solutions for the initial escape room segment. It did lead me down a rabbit hole with the code stuff, only for me to realize that you could equip items by interacting with them, and I think that could be conveyed better. That's more of a conventionally design tip type thing. I'm going to put some music on in the background. Like just conveying that you can interact with an item to equip it. I think that could be conveyed better because then things progressed a lot better, a lot quicker. A code was figured out but never used. But that might be the point of the thing. But that might be on theme of surprising the audience. I did like how trippy the exploration became. And there was actually a surprisingly solid collection-based framework. Although it would have been nice to somehow let us know that a door had been opened once we'd fulfilled the requests of 3 people in the dining room, so that we knew we could quote-unquote arbitrarily progress. So there was a little bit of, I do feel like there was a little bit of like a few roadblocks to it being sort of intuitive gameplay wise, like conveyance of certain things, and oftentimes I was like, oh, that's what that meant, okay, like I was surprised that it wasn't completely initially made aware to me. Engagement, fair amount of engagement. Now this is the hard one because its novelty was interesting and I felt it was cooking. I think in the end it had a good theme, but maybe getting there I had the wrong idea about it for a while. And for an unconventional piece of art, this is okay and should be encouraged. But for a contest entry, I have to judge it by conventional means, meaning that it's, what's it called? Lack of direction was sometimes disorienting and not in the way that I expect as quote-unquote good. It's an interesting experiment though, nonetheless. Presentation. Lots of cool visuals actually. Lots of unique tile sets and moods. Audio was great. Although even in some sections it felt weird to walk around, like the diagonal sections. but overall quite an interesting visual aesthetic. Yeah, I like the aesthetic. It was quite a nice aesthetic. Polish, I think no bugs. Oh wait, it's hard to say whether that color code in the escape room was a buzz or not, or was a bug or not. But I think I have to say that it wasn't, because I can't prove that it was a bug because of how surreal the whole thing was. That's funny, when a game is surreal like this, technically something that looks like it might be a bug might not be, because it's part of the self-expression, unless it's obvious that it is. All right. It's just like, wow, that was intentional, because the game is very non-linear and it allows you to express yourself in many ways, including ways that can trip you out by looking like bugs. Okay, thank you, Escape Room. Well, thank you to the developers. Thank you for making this gem of a game, for gifting the game to the world. I understand that artistic expression is very malleable, and I like what you've done here. It's very interesting and fun, and I thank you for giving it to the world. Keep making games. Games are about, self-expression and art, and I appreciate your wholehearted sort of, pursuit of such goals. Cheers and cheers. Thank you very much. Much love.